I wanted to show you guys how I do my alcohol marker girls. I learned this from an artist named Karen Campbell. She's online. She has a school called Awesome Art School, as well as a YouTube channel with hundreds of free videos on there, as well as a fun Facebook group. So check out Karen Campbell. I also just did some experimentation on my own, and I came up with this technique that I've been using that I really enjoy. So first of all, you need to put down your base layer with a light colored flesh color if you're doing a light colored girl. I like to use E00, which is a Copic marker. Do the whole face, one layer, and then go over it again at a different angle so you fill in those streaks and it looks nice and smooth. Then you need to figure out what your shadows, where your shadows are going to go. Karen Campbell has a good reference for that you can get from her for free, or which is what I used here, or you can just look at photographs of real people and get your shadows from that. I like to put in my shadows light first to make sure I like them. And if I like them, then I'll go choose a darker color, look at my little swatches, and figure out a color I want to use. This time I used DP2. It's a Spectrum Noir color that's kind of a purplish color that I like to use for shadows sometimes. So go ahead and color over your shadows over that lighter color and get all your shadows put in. Then you want to lightly pencil in where you want your lighter colors to be, like on the cheeks, a little bit on the forehead and nose and chin. And after you've done that, get out your mid-color marker. E11 is a good one, and just color in those mid-tones that are not the darker or the lighter, just everything else. Color that in. Be sure and erase your pencil marks before you put your marker down, or your pencil mark will be there forever under your marker. A lot of times then you want to go over the whole face with a light color. A lot of times I'll use E00 again, but this time I chose FS4 in the Spectrum Noir and just went over the whole entire face. Highlights, shadows, everything, and their face is done. Then I like to choose my colors. So I chose blues for my eyes and blues for my hair. Those first three that you saw were for the eyes. And I like to do the darker to light on the iris. It looks really pretty, which I've done here. And then just playing around with the hair, I just put some marks down, decided where I wanted to leave the highlights, and I just play around with the hair basically and kind of keep putting different layers down until it gets to where I like it. Put the darker ones like where the ponytail comes out, and next to the face it's going to be darker. Did my lips, kind of did those darker on the sides, lighter in the middle. Put some lines on the lips there. It makes it look a little bit more realistic. And then you're going to put, kind of use your black marker to go over some of your lines. Have to have a visit from the cat, that's Bowen the kitty cat. And then I put some bluer lines in the iris there to make it look a little more realistic. After that, you're gonna want to get out your black pen and do some lines in the hair. Here's the Palette Pastel from Jane Davenport, and I like to use that at the very end on the cheeks and give it a little color. I just put it on with my finger. You can go ahead and get out your black markers again and kind of put your lines in there. Just finish it up. Put some highlights in those eyes and on the lips and the nose, and just do all your finishing touches, and there's your girl. Thanks. Bye-bye.